Team of the week number 6 is officially in Madden 23, and with it, EA Sports released a kinda hidden free 90 overall player. So Salsa family, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day out there, and in today's video, I'm gonna be showcasing how you can get yourself this free 90 overall player, as well as another very important Team of the Week tip. And fellas, the face cam is back. I know you guys missed it the last few days, but don't worry, we back, man. Alright, let me relax, man. But without further ado, let's talk about the free 90 overall player that was introduced to Madden 23. Now, to get this player, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your sets and you're going to go to Team of the Week. And within these Team of the Week sets, of course, we've got ourselves Jamar Chase, who does have a worse gradie than me, but he's still a pretty good player in the NFL, I would say. We got my dog CD Deuce, CJ Gardner-Johnson. He follows me on Twitter. What a dog, man. Glad he had a good game and glad he got a good card in Madden. But the player we're going to be focusing on and the set we're going to be focusing on is actually going to be above that. It's this 90 overall George Karlaftis. And I know I probably just butchered that name, which is embarrassing because he was a first round pick, but George Karlaftis right here at left end is the free 90 we're going to be talking about. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to hop on over to this set, and weirdly enough, as you guys can see, to get this done, you gotta get stadiums. Like, what? That's kind of weird. And fellas, I've already got one of these 5 stadiums in my inventory, so I'm going to pop this stadium into the set and talk about how you can scoop up all 5 of these stadiums, because you can get them all for free, and for getting all 5 of them for free, you're going to be getting this left end George Karlaftis. Now, in order to grab these stadiums, what you're going to do is you're going to hop on over to your challenges and you're going to go on over to the Team of the Week International Solo Sequence. I think that's what it's called. As you guys can see right here, yeah, it's called Team of the Week International. So you're going to go right here. And once you go on over to these solos, there's already the first set of solos in the game, which is Destination London Part 1. And when you play through all 5 of these and get to the final one, 2022, a double doink in London. I don't know why EA Sports is slandering Saints fans like crazy. We get the double doink in London solos, we get CJ Gardner-Johnson, an ex-Saint getting the card, Jamar Chase, who had a big game against the Saints, getting the card as well. So EA just hitting us while we're down. But like I was saying, this solo right here, when you get to challenge number 5 and you complete this solo and get 2 stars, as you can see, you are getting the London Hustle uniform. I don't know why it's called the uniform because it's a stadium, but this is exactly what I did. I went to these solos, I played through all 5 of them, and when I played through this final solo, I got myself that first stadium, which goes into the set. And I believe the way this is going to work is every single week there's going to be a new set of solos in the game right here. So right now we got Destination London, they release a part 2, they release some other solos in the game, and every single week I think we're going to be getting a stadium. So in exactly 4 weeks from today, we'll have enough stadiums to do the set. And I know you're probably thinking, damn, it is going to take a hot minute to get this set done, but it really doesn't take that much playing time in game. You really only had to take about 5 minutes to play through that set of solos, which isn't that long. So playing through each set of solos for 5 minutes each week, I think is probably worth it. And even though the card is only a 90 overall, which in 4 weeks isn't going to be that amazing, I'll show you guys the stats on the player, and I would still recommend you do this. Okay, so George Karlaftis, as you guys can see, is sitting at 81 speed, 85 excel. He's a left end, so I would say that's decent. Obviously, it's not really that amazing. 90 strength is actually good. 89 tackling is nice as well. Block shed's an 88. That's pretty good. Power moves a 90. I'm not going to complain about those stats at all. Finesse moves at 82. And personally, I would say this card's decent. I think we can all agree. He's not like a bad card. He's not really good, but he's a decent player. He's someone that's probably going to start for a lot of teams. And there's also one other really interesting tidbit I want to mention that I think is going to excite a lot of you guys about this free card. But before we do, we got NBA regular season tipping off tonight. We got MLB playoffs tonight and NHL hockey. So if you're a fan of any of those 3 sports and you want to make higher or lower picks on Underdog Fantasy, there's lines for that. It's not just football. So if you guys are into basketball, for example, which I'm definitely going to be making some picks on, LeBron James, you guys can take the higher or the lower than 26.5 points. You can even do stuff for assists, blocks, steals, threes made. There's a bunch of different picks you guys can make. If, let's say, for example, you're a LeBron fan, they've got Steph Curry, they've got literally everyone playing in the game for lines on Underdog. Or let's say, for example, you're into baseball, Manny Machado over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs combined. Is he going to go higher or is he going to go lower? You guys can make that pick. And of course, they've even got hockey stuff as well. So Connor McDavid, higher or lower than half a goal. Is he going to score? Is he not going to score? Higher or lower than 4 shots? You guys can make any of those picks on Underdog. And if you want to check out the application where you can make those picks, I will leave it linked in the description and in the pinned comment. If you use code SWIFT when you sign up, you're getting your first deposit matched up to $100. But getting back on track, here is the thing that I think is going to be interesting for a lot of you guys about this card in game. Now, the thing about this George Karlaftis is he's not just going to be getting Kansas City Chiefs chem. He is going to be getting the team chemistry for any team that plays an international game. So for example, Saints and Vikings, they played in London. He's going to get the team chem for Saints. He's going to be getting the team chemistry for for Vikings, and so on and so forth for any international game that's already happened or any game that's happening in the future. All of those teams that are playing in those games, George Karlaftis is getting the team chem for those squads. So if you have a theme team, this card just became way more usable and way more valuable for probably a lot of squads. So yeah, ultimately, I know the card isn't that amazing, but it's still worth doing this. Like, honestly, playing the solos only takes you 5 minutes. I recommend everyone do it. Now, next up, tip number 2, and this is something that I've used to make over 300,000 coins in a matter of minutes today, fellas. What I was doing is I was doing the set for Jamar Chase, and there's kind of a bigger theme that I want to showcase here other than just doing this set for Jamar Chase and making coins, because right now it's very, very easy to do so. But what I recommend you guys do, and what I've kind of been doing, is I've been looking at sets whenever a new master player comes into the game. So Jamar Chase, I know he's not really like a master card, but he still is like a higher overall 92 overall player, and whenever a new card comes into the game, I feel like the set is almost always profitable. So what I did is I came in here, I got these 89 overall players for honestly about 90,000 coins per player. I got the 86s for about 20k, and essentially what I did is I spent about 420 to 430,000 coins to do this set, and then I turned around and I sold the Jamar Chase for like 550 to 580. For the cheapest Madden coins and 2k MT on the internet, check out my sponsor MMOEXP and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. And yeah, for proof, as you guys can see right here, when you go on over to my auctions and trades, for some reason the my bids are gone. It says 30 are placed, but it just doesn't show any. As you guys can see, it's only showing my 2 most recent bids that I just did on camera, which is weird. But as you guys can see, I did sell off the card 4 times, did the set 4 times, and made a ton of profit. So if you guys are interested in maybe doing the set for Jamar Chase, I know after I make this video, the set's probably not going to be super profitable because there's going to be a lot of you guys that are watching this and trying it. It's probably going to bring the numbers down, and I fully understand that. But one thing I want to give you guys advice about is whenever there's a new master set in the game, just run the numbers on it right when it comes out. I would say almost every single time it's going to be profitable. I did this with Plaxico Burris. I've done this with other cards that come into the game. I feel like Team of the Week is usually the best when it comes to like the best promo to do this set in, but honestly, it can work with any promo in the game. I feel like these sets are just so profitable right when they drop. And yeah, as you guys can see in the background right here, I've been able to get these cards for about 100k per player. That's 400k for the 89s, and then I'm spending about 20,000 coins per card on the 86s. As you can see, Quinn and William up for 20k. That's awesome. So we're spending 460k on the set, and here's how much the card's gonna sell for. So yeah, let's knock the set out right here, and this is just too easy, man. I feel like I'm stealing. I'm not exactly sure what the price of Jamar is right now, hoping it's still around a 550 to 560. He's gonna be selling, okay, for 560k. That's awesome. So basically, I spent 460k to get this done, and after tax, I'm getting like 500k in return. That's an easy 40,000 coins for what, 2 minutes of work. This did not take me very long. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of doing this set like maybe 3 or 4 more times, and then I'm thinking of maybe just like keeping the Jamar Chase after the 3rd set and just kind of keeping him for free with all the profit that I've made. So yeah, this is really awesome. It's something I recommend you guys do. Right now, it's going to be a little bit tough because of course, once I make this video, a lot of people are going to be trying this, but what I recommend you do where you can get some action is whenever there's a new set that comes into the game, just try it, man. Just look at the numbers. Is it profitable? A lot of the time, it's really profitable. I was actually getting this set done for like 400k and flipping the card for 500 right at the start because prices were so cheap. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys want to check out another coin making method on the topic of making coins, click right here, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.